Hello, good people. Welcome back to the Kuhb Games YouTube channel. Welcome back to Meme Deck Monday. Today, we're following up Yamato Dragon with the other monster that is on last turn. That would be Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi. For those of you who don't know, this is a spirit, so it's got all of the real spirit text, the normal spirit text, whatever you want to say. But the big effect for this card is if it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, they discard all the cards in their hand during their next draw phase. Unfortunately, it's before they draw. I really wish it was after they drew, so you could just kind of take that card as well. But yeah, very powerful effect to discard your opponent's entire hand. Of course, this dude does bounce back to your hand at the end of the turn, so you can't just keep doing it over and over and over. But definitely a powerful effect if you are able to get it off. The rest of the deck is basically built to summon this guy. We have a couple copies of Flame Ruler that can be searched off a UFO Turtle. UFO Turtle also just being a recruiter, a floater, makes it easy tribute fodder for the Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi. Nimble Mamanga, you can get out 2 of these whenever one is destroyed, so also good at helping out. Same with Gravekeeper's Spy. And then we've got some one-of good monsters. We've got a Cyberjar, a Sangan, a Breaker, a Tribe, and a Sinister Serpent. For the spells, we've got a couple creature swaps. This card's really, really good. Since we're playing UFO Turtle, Nimble Mamanga, Sangan, Sinister Serpent, I mean, Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi is a spirit. Now, you don't want to be creature swapping him because you really want to be using the effect, but I guess, like, if your opponent has 2 monsters on the field, one's an attack, you can attack over one with this guy, get the effect, and then creature swap for the other one, and then on your end phase, this dude goes back to hand, and you just have your opponent's monster. So, creature swap, a really good one here. Got a couple of knocks, got a couple of giant true days, because we need to clear the way for our big spirit boy. And then we've got a whole bunch of good one-ofs here. For the traps, we've got 3 Solemn Judgments, a Mirror Force, a Ring of Destruction, a Call of the Haunted, and then 1 Raigeki Break. I opted to include this to give Sinister Serpent a little bit more value. And also, like, if we have a bunch of these in hand, then Raigeki Break is just a way to get a little bit of value out of that. And moving on to the side, we've got a couple copies of Mobius. Obviously, we can support all kinds of tribute monsters, so I'll have these here for burn. I've got a couple of Asura Priests because I wanted to play Big Bang Shot to go along with our Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi, so that's sort of how we're fighting against the control decks. We also have a Book of Moon for that. We have a couple of Zombras, a couple of Mind Controls. We do have our 3rd copy of Giant Trunade, and we have 3 copies of Sakuretsu Armor. So that's the deck. Let's get into the matches. All right, we are here with our first match against Kuriboh 3. Hopefully they don't have any Kuribohs for our Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi attacks. But speaking of, let's open up on a little Flame Ruler Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi action. Okay. Well, UFO Turtle is just Flame Ruler with extra steps, right? So let's go ahead and slam down this Delinquent Duo. Seems like a good start to me. I'll take this card over here. We got opponent. Pot of Greed. Yes. Excellent. And Jinzo. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to play out this here UFO Turtle. And I'm just going to go ahead and set the Solemn Judgment and pass the turn. I ported the deck over to a different account because I wanted to play on the Slam and Salmon account for whatever reason. So now I have the wrong art of Prima, but that is okay. That's okay. See what the opponent has here after they exiled force our UFO Turtle. Just have a couple of back row. All right, I'm down. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we just premature burial the UFO Turtle. Seems good to me. It comes back. Very nice. And yeah, just attack for 1400. I don't know if you all can hear that water bottle. But they do be drinking pretty loudly sometimes. We get in for 1400. I'm just going to pass the turn. There's not really anything else for us to be doing here. But I think, you know, just looking at the board currently, I think we're in an all right position here. Looks like an aggressive deck. Could be Warriors. Though we do see the Jinzo here. Oh, man. Breaker? Yeah. I'm actually going to Judgment that, I think. I know this is a little risky, especially if the opponent Judgment's back, but, like, I don't want to just lose the UFO Turtle when that's kind of, like, what's fueling this. Especially with the creature swap in hand. Okay, well, now I kind of wish I'd let it go. We draw the Call of the Haunted. That's okay. Let's go ahead and attack with our UFO Turtle again. Then I'll set the Call of the Haunted. But yeah, we're looking good to be able to do Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi things, and that was also part of why I want to just go ahead and solemn there. And also, like, it just keeps us ahead, right? That breaker's kind of devastating. Okay, a Jar of Greed is okay. If the opponent finds a way to get into this Jinzo, that's actually fine for me as well. I will take that 100%. Sets a monster. Now we have Knock. Okay, excellent. Unfortunately, we don't have another monster in the graveyard, but yeah, I think I'll go ahead and Knock instead of using the creature swap. Moth, awesome. We don't have any of those. It looks like the opponent just has one. So UFO Turtle, go ahead and get in there one more time. Opponent down to 3,800. The Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi is almost just lethal. Actually, if our opponent summons a monster and we're able to just like snatch steal it, we can summon Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi and use Call of the Haunted, and that would be lethal, so that'd be nice. But opponent throwing down Graceful Charity. See if they can get into something that can help them out here in this situation. Discarding a Sinister Serpent's pretty good. So this looks to me like some sort of Chaos Warrior. Could still be Control as well. We haven't seen any of like the dedicated control things. Giant Trunade, okay. I've seen Giant Trunade go around and control every now and then, but no other monster from the opponent. We find another UFO Turtle. I'll summon that out into a Torrential or a Call of the Haunted. Or Mirror Force, there we go. We have Call of the Haunted, and that's the reason why I'm going to do it. See if this is okay. And go ahead and attack. Just going to be aggressive here. If our opponent found exactly the Mirror Force now, cool, so be it. But looks like they did not. Opponent's going to go down to 1,000 life points. All right. Yep, get your Serpent back. That's fine. We can summon the Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi next turn. If our opponent attacks over one of these turtles, we can go get a Flame Ruler. I'll do it. All right, we set a monster. Probably Serpent. Ooh. Ooh. A little Giant Trunade action. All right. We can do this the fun way. What's Giant Trunade? I guess we can't. Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. Okay. We discard Knock. Sure. Yep. That makes a whole lot of sense. So we'll throw that to the top of the deck. We lose our Prima, but that's all right. I kind of don't want a creature swap. I guess we don't get to do this the fun way anymore. I wanted to I wanted to do that and then creature swap over the UFO Turtle, summon Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi, and attack over it for lethal. But yeah, I guess I'm just going to attack with my little turtle now. Little turtle that could get in there. Yep, kind of thought it was Sinister Serpent, and that's why I didn't want a creature swap. But we'll set the Call of the Haunted. We're looking all right. Make sure I haven't been forgetting a Sinister Serpent all duel. I have not. Excellent. Yeah, I'll gain 1,000 life points here. Sounds good. Go up to 4,100. The opponent is still sitting at 1,000. We do have a UFO Turtle coming next turn. Serpent in attack position. Okay. Maybe a little creature swap from the opponent. Yep. All right, here you go. Have a UFO Turtle. I hope you've got some defense, because you know a UFO Turtle is coming next turn. And that just means extra monsters for me. Yep, we have a back row. Hopefully it's not another Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. That'd be kind of annoying. Actually, that would be perfectly fine, right? So let's just summon out the turtle first. And how do we want to play around this? So if it's a battle trap, if it's a Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, I want to Snatch Steal right now. If it's a battle trap, then I also want to Snatch Steal now. Yeah, so I think snatching is just the right way to do this. Yeah, let's snatch, and I think that guarantees us that we win here. It could be a Scapegoat. Scapegoat would be annoying, but this is okay. Book of Moon. Well, that's not going to do anything. We'll attack over the turtle and go grab another turtle. I guess the opponent's just hoping that we don't have any. But here it is. Turtle, get in there. All right, we're going to pick up game one. Looks like they're playing creature swap, though. So it looks like it probably is a control deck. I'm going to bring in the Asura Priest. Bring in the big bang shots. Let's see. What do we want to cut here? We can definitely cut the creature swaps. Maybe we actually probably cut the brain control as well. And maybe we do trim one UFO turtle. I don't hate that. We could also like trim the Cyber Jar or something. Yeah. To bring in the Book of Moon. I don't hate that. Maybe we don't need Trunade here. I could also see that. Yeah, let's just get rid of a Trunade. We'll leave in the Cyber Jar. Cyber Jar's still a fine card. Do we want the Mind Cons? I don't really think so. I think we're fine with what we've got. This is not a Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi matchup, but this is the Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi deck. And you know what? That is exactly why we're playing Big Bang Shot. This is a Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi matchup, as are all matchups. But yeah, let's see if we can pick up this game 2 here. Now we have our Flame Ruler without the Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi. But that is okay. This hand's totally fine. Got a Tribe in case the opponent wants to do some scapegoat shenanigans. We unfortunately do not have a Gravekeeper's Watcher for this Graceful Charity, but so it be sometimes. Blade Knight and Air Knight, okay. Double Knights to the graveyard. Opponent sets a back row and summons Abyss Soldier. Okay. That card's a problem. I don't want to just summon Tribe and -1 to trade. But, I mean, no. I'm going to give it a turn. I'll set UFO Turtle. I'll set the Solemn Judgment and pass the turn. Maybe they don't have the Serpent and they just wanted to use their summon. I don't think we need to go nuclear on turn 1. We can reevaluate next turn. If they have the Tribe, then... Not the Tribe, the Serpent. If they have the Serpent, then maybe we just need to do something. But Mind Control? Sure. Here you go. Have a UFO Turtle. UFOs for everybody. All right, so maybe they don't have the Serpent. Or maybe they're wanting to use it to bounce the back row. That'd be fine with me. Let's get this Mind Control out of here, too. Onto the graveyard, please. Or not. All right. Works for me. I'll take my lumps of 1,800. That sounds okay. What else do we have? MST. That's fine. Lose my Solemn Judgment. No big deal. I think it's pretty safe to say the opponent does not have Sinister Serpent in their hand. So, yeah. I'm going to just set Spy. I'd like to add my monster back, please. Thank you. Nimble Momonga. Okay. I think Spy is probably a little better here still. Sure. Yeah, let's just set the Spy, I think. Pass the turn. If the opponent draws Sinister Serpent, I mean, they're likely to hit the UFO Turtle, right? I guess if that's a Moth, it could be bad if they get back Mind Control. But, I mean, between the two games... They haven't seen any flip effect monsters, so maybe they just get back the Graceful Charity here. Yeah, okay. I was kind of thinking that might be the case, especially since they get to dig to Sinister Serpent now. All right, gain 1,000. It's totally fine. We've got more where that came from. Yeah, Graceful Charity. Looking at the Nimble Momonga, we definitely could, like, build this deck a little differently, play like a Last Will package with Cyberstein, but opted to not go in that direction this time. All right, Brain Control of the graveyard. Sure, that's not doing much here. Interesting deck from the opponent. And Spell Shield type 8. Okay. Some nice little spicy stuff going here. Knock is going to hit the Spy, which is fine. Not too worried about that. My opponent drew a card. All right, yeah. I was going to say, let's make a note of that. So that we can fix that. They probably just misclicked. They wanted to shuffle their deck. Shuffle and draw are right here next to each other. Oh, they drew the Serpent. Okay. Well, I guess Tribe's going to have to come down. Oh, yeah. Tribe's going to have to come down and do some cooking now. But, like, now it's not even It's not even a minus. Just a nice little 2 for 2. And I can attack over the Moth if I want to. Like, just giant True Nade, summon Tribe, pop everything. Sangantha. Okay. Yeah. I kind of need the Tribe. So yeah, let's just do the giant True Nade play. We'll get all of these out of here. If the opponent has a Book of Moon for the Moth, that would be annoying, but here we get to just clear everything. So the opponent's got 2 back row and a Sinister Serpent and whatever they draw for turn. I'm just going to ditch Flame Ruler, I think. Sure. We've got UFO Turtle. I think that's a little bit more valuable. We're in a little bit of trouble with our life points, but we can always just, you know, gain some more with Nimble Momonga, right? I wish I'd had a Tribe there, but yeah, let me double check. Not forgetting it in the graveyard. Just haven't drawn it. I keep saying Tribe instead of Sinister Serpent. I don't know why. I mean Sinister Serpent. Ooh. Graceful Charity. I'm actually going to hold that because I have the Sangan here. Yeah. We'll let Sangan get into Serpent. I said the right card this time. Get in there for 1,000. Pass the turn. I don't often hold Graceful Charity. I often don't play decks that really care about holding Graceful Charity, I guess is the thing. Because like Pac-Man, you just slam it. Warriors, you just slam it. Call the Haunted's pretty good here. Get back Air Knight? Okay. Yeah, Air Knight could be a problem. Let's see if we can draw into an out to that. Though, it might be... I guess it's not better for us than them just getting back an Abyss Soldier, because that thing can draw a lot of cards. I could get Cyberjar, but I think I'm just going to get the Serpent. We have all kinds of outs to an Air Knight. I think we'll be okay here. Yep, opponent sets a monster as well. Book of Moon is an out. Okay. Sort of. If we get the right monster to go with it, it can be. And just slam down Graceful Charity. Maybe we get into a breaker here. Another Nimble Momonga. We hit a knock. Oh, Asura Priest does it. Yeah, so let's get rid of Serpent. And I guess Momonga, right? Now the question is, do I want to do it through battle? Think so? We're 2,400. It's probably fine, right? Do we think this is Serpent? I guess we knock first. Just see what that is. Exiled Force. Okay. I'm happy to see that one go. Now, yeah, I guess we... sure. Summon out the Asura Priest. We're at 2,400. And we'll attack. Anything on Declaration? Mirror Force? Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I could Book of Moon it, but if the opponent has... Yeah, we'll just let it go. And then now we'll set the Book of Moon, and we'll just book the Air Knight and hope we draw something that attacks over it. That was kind of like... I was deciding between whether or not to set the Book of Moon and do it this way. And I do think I am going to book. I just can't really afford for my opponent to draw another card here. But... yeah, the Mirror Force got me. That's for sure. But I don't really expect the opponent to be playing a whole lot of Battle Traps. And I thought, you know... there's a chance, I mean, like we could see something else there. A Dust Tornado maybe sided in, something like that. Mirror Force here is pretty good, though. So, pretty happy to see that. I'll grab my Serpent back. I'm going to set Mirror Force. I'm going to set Momonga, I guess. Sure. Pass the turn. Now, I'm going to say now the opponent's going to have the Dust Tornado. Maybe I should have bet more on Mirror Force than Dust Tornado, but yeah. Okay, this is fine. Maybe they go grab a level 2, because the Exiled Force is gone. And is out of here in the Banished pile. Yeah, level 2, sure. Hopefully they flip up the Air Knight as well. Heavy Storm! Come on now. Alright. Alright. I understand. Let's get this out of here too. Torrential, goodbye. Yep, level 2 coming on down. Oh, that's unfortunate. But we lose our Momonga. And we're going to take 1900 from this Air Knight, so... I guess, like, maximum punish for not just setting the Book of Moon, rather than just trying to get it through battle. Okay. Premature Burial. Can't do anything with that. We're actually just dead to an Air Knight attack. Okay. Yep. We'll pack it up. We'll try again for game 3. Do we want... Oh, we saw a lot of warriors this time, so maybe we want to make some other... Maybe it's not a scapegoat deck. It just looked like a goat deck, but it's some weird... Yeah, I think I'm actually just going to side like it's a bit of a warrior deck now. I would not have guessed, like... We saw the Exile Force, but I would not have guessed like they were going this deep on warriors. I would have thought it would have been more of a control. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to do it like this. I'll just leave in the Book of Moon. I think that's totally fine. And we'll just run this for game 3. Hopefully it works out. Would love to go first here. Oh, the boys. They are here. They are all here. I'll summon out the UFO turtle. Set Book of Moon. All right, opponent. I need more warriors. Oh, no, 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 no. Come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. Yes. All right. I thought they were gone. I was like, no. I have a great hand. Yeah, standby is okay. Don't set any back row. Just like summon a Blade Knight and attack. Just Blade Knight attack past the turn. Yeah, Graceful Charity's fine. Blade Knight attack past the turn still. What are we discarding here? Torrential. Okay, well, that's good for Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi. And Sangan. Okay, that's fine. Exile Force. No! We lose our turtle. Sad day. That's okay. We've got Gravekeeper Spy. And the opponent has a couple of back row. Solemn Judgment. That's pretty good too. Alright. Do we want to set Spy or do we want to set Cyberjar? I would rather the Jar get knocked, honestly. Yeah, I'll set the Jar. We can protect it with Book of Moon if we need to and we want to activate it on our turn. So we'll see here. Jar's really good at, you know, summoning Tsuchi as well. Knock. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'd rather the Cyberjar go, like I said. And now, hopefully our Spy can stick. We've got protection from level 2. The Exiled Force is gone. Well... that's fine. Probably getting Sangan back. But that's one, yeah, that's one extra card that they can't use to get back the Exiled Force to kill our Spy. So this is fine. We'll just take 1,000, no big deal. Jar of Greed, that's fine as well. I don't know why they didn't do that first. Okay, and we have another back row. Sure. Another turtle. It is time. Do we want to set Spy? I think I'm just going to summon Turtle and attack. We can protect with Book of Moon. I could just set it. Yeah, I'm just going to set it. Why would I summon an attack over the Sangan? I would rather Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi attack over the Sangan here. Because then the opponent has to search for the Sangan, and then whatever they search just gets discarded. Okay. Okay, we've got another back row for the opponent. Sangan defense. It's like they know. It's like they just know. Raigeki Break. No. Alright, no Serpent? Alright, at least they had to pitch a real card. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's okay. Let's just set Spy here. Pass the turn. The opponent's had a lot of good answers here. But hopefully we found an opening that we can get in here. Yep. Upstart's okay. Another back row. Alright. Nimble Momonga. Well, yeah, we don't want to go into Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi just yet. I'm going to flip up Spy, though. Torrential's gone. And go get another one of them in defense. Because I do want to start getting some sort of attack going here. I don't know why I clicked Battle Phase. It was a misclick. Just summon out Momonga. Let's attack over the Sangan, get in for 1200. Get ourselves in a position to attack with the big dude. There's a Mirror Force. I can flip down Spy. That's fine. I don't want a Solemn Judgment here. I don't really think that's the direction to go. Opponent's having to think, though. Maybe they've got a Judgment? Oh, Ring. I assume this is targeting the Spy. Looks like we're lagging a little bit. That's okay. Man. I'm going to Solemn Judgment it. This is aggressive, but this protects our Spy here. And then next turn, that gets us an attack directly with Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi. Because we can flip this up, grab another Spy, tribute off 2 of them, attack the Sangan with Spy, attack directly with the Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi. And the opponent loses all their cards. Hopefully they don't play out too much here. I said a monster. That's unfortunate. So no Tsuchi play this turn probably. But let's go ahead and flip up our Spy. We'll go get our third. Alright, summon out Spy. And go ahead and summon Sangan. Yeah, let's just get in with everything here. Hiya. See what they search. Could get Serpent here. Serpent would be pretty good. Yep. And hopefully the Spy gets in. Oh no! Abyss Soldier. Alright. Alright. Well, we'll pass the turn. It's okay. It's okay. They've got a Serpent in hand. But yeah. Abyss Soldier to attack position, sure. What are we bouncing? Sangan? Okay. Alright, so we just lose a Spy and 600 life points, but I don't think it's Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi time yet. Man, maybe I should have cut my Nox. No, I think Nox is still okay here. I'm just going to summon out the Zambara. Maybe load up for Tsuchi play next turn. Book of Moon. Man. Alright. That's fine. Let's move these to defense. And I'm going to set this Nox as a bluff and pass the turn. And we'll see what happens here. The opponent could... I mean, they're probably going to bounce a Spy, attack over Zambara, but we'll see. Maybe they bounce the back row instead. Oh, they're going to use a Heavy Storm. Alright. We'll lose our Nox. And yep, here comes the attack. We lose our Zambara. I imagine the Spy's getting bounced. No? Okay. Well, I'm going to set Raigeki Break. I'm going to set Sangan. And I'll pass the turn. And here in the standby, I will break the Abyss Soldier. Now they can't bounce anything. Now I can summon Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi off of a Sangan tribute. That seems pretty good. A wild end to this one. No! No, not Premature Burial. That is exactly not what I wanted to see. Okay. Yeah, this soldier coming down. Okay. Yep, Sangan back to hand, but, I mean, we get to keep the 2 Spies out here. Solemn Judgment. Alright. Well, I'm just going to set Sangan again. And set the Solemn Judgment. Pass the turn. Yep, opponent gets back their Serpent. That's fine. They can do bounce Prima shenanigans. If they want to, get back Exiled for us, we'll see. No, they're just going to bounce the Sangan again. Okay, this is all okay. Mirror Force, alright. Patience is wearing thin. I think I'm going to summon the boy. Let's do it. Let's do it. Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi has entered the battlefield. Opponent's only going to have to discard 1 card here, but Can protect this with a Solemn Judgment if we need to. We've got Mirror Force backup. All right, let's attack. Hiya. Okay. So the opponent takes 1,000. We're going to set our Mirror Force in phase. Yeah, they're just going to go ahead and discard. That's fine. That's fine. Because they discard before their draw anyway. We'll pass a turn. We've got a Mirror Force to protect. We've got a Solemn Judgment to protect. So hopefully... All right, Jar of Greed. And level 2. That I do not care about at all. I'll take the 900. Yeah, because we can just run over that with Sangan. Yeah, they didn't get their Serpent back, so we don't know what the card in hand is. We could Duo. Ring is gone. I don't hate that. Yeah, let's just go ahead and summon out our Sangan. And attack over the level 2. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll slam down this Duo. Why not? Get that card out of our opponent's hand. D-Mock. Okay. Well, I'm glad Call of the Haunted and Prima are gone. All right, now they get their Serpent back. We need something to attack over that. Abyss Soldier. It's fine. Yeah, they're probably bouncing the Sangan, right? Oh, they bounce our Judgment. That's excellent. Get to keep the Sangan on the board. Brain Control. Oh, wait, that's fine. That's totally fine. Yeah, now our opponent loses everything. Okay. Yeah, hit him up with the Mirror Force. Oh, yeah. Yes. Get those out of here. A little Sangan effect. What do I want? Probably just Flame Ruler, because we're out of UFO turtles. Yeah, let's get the Flame Ruler. Ring? Ring's not great, but it's all right. Attack in for 1,500 here. Oh, man. This is going to be close. The opponent does have Sinister Serpent. If we can draw another monster, we should be good to go. Uh-huh. Yep, there's the face down. All right, monster off the top. Let's go. Sakuretsu armor. No. We'll set it, though, and we'll just attack over this Sinister Serpent. Pass the turn. Make them use that every turn, of course. They use up their summon for that every turn. If they summon a monster to attack over this, we can just Solemn Judgment. We'll see. No. Probably the Prima? Ooh, Prima's good here. Yeah, let's do that. We go down to 600, but that doesn't really matter, right? Let's get back Zombra. No, let's get back something that can attack. Let's just get back the UFO turtle. Pretty sure... Oh, God. I'm just going to attack with a Flame Ruler just in case that's a spy. Okay, it is the Serpent. Whew. I was like, hold on a second. Pass the turn. I think we've got this. I think we've got this. Hope so, anyway. We'll see what happens. We've got Solemn Judgment if we need it. We've got Ring of Destruction if we need it, I guess. Yeah, Rhoda's fine. What do we grab here? DD Warrior Lady. Okay. I don't even need to Solemn that. Yeah. Oh, they're going to set it. Okay. Tribe. Okay. Man, we can't win here. Snatch and Brain Control are gone. Sure. Let's just summon the tribe. And we'll attack with the tribe. It's probably DD Warrior Lady. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh. Do I activate? I probably do. Yeah. Let's get DD Warrior Lady out of here, just in case I have like a tribute monster or something like that. I don't know. I have Solemn Judgment for that, but we don't need this Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi anymore. It's done its job. Yep, set monster. Another? Well, I think this probably just means we have game here, right? Yeah, tribute off Flame Ruler. Here comes Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi. That's going to be able to attack over anything, right? Let's go. Get in there. Tsukiyomi! All right. All right. I see. I see. That's all right. Damn. All right. Well, I'll flip up the tribe, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have flipped the tribe, just in case of brain control. Yeah, okay. I mean, I have a solemn judgment for brain control, but I'd like to be able to use it for something else, I guess, if I need it. But we know about Serpent in hand. What else you got, opponent? Gonna need something to stop these attacks. Breaker. Oh, no. Damn, I'm gonna solemn judgment the Breaker. We got the GGs? Did we get there? We got there! Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi! It got to attack twice, it got to use its effect, and we got to take the match down. This was a really sweet match, too. A really long one, but yeah. Let's grab another one. Alright, match number 2. Here we are. Going back to the old paper gang, it seems. Give the opponent the U2. Opponent also a fan of the paper and the rock. What about the scissors? Yep. And back to paper. Okay. So we can do this dance one more time. No, back to paper. All right. Love me a good rock, paper, scissors fight here. Can we go paper one more time? All right. All right. We get to go first. Okay. Let's see how the second match here shakes out. Start off with a little UFO turtle action. Okay. I don't hate that. Like, I'm not doing anything with the UFO turtle, so I kind of want to set Momonga, but if something's going to get knocked, I think I'd rather it be UFO turtle. And do I want to set this Raigeki break? Not really. Kind of just want to pass, honestly. I guess if the opponent has like a level 2 or something. Okay, sure. I'll set the break. If the opponent summons Breaker, do I even Raigeki break it? I might not. Honestly. It's like, I don't know. Maybe I can get rid of the Momonga. I've just got so many of that effect. Like, I've got the UFO turtle. I've got the Gravekeeper Spy. Okay. These decisions I like to have, like, sort of pre-made. Like, obviously, things can change. Like, the opponent could make some other plays that make me not want to Raigeki break the Breaker. For whatever reason. Say maybe a duo comes down. Does some damage to me, but opponent's got a couple of back row. Got a monster and just a pass. Okay. This seems good to me. And they're going to Raigeki break the turtle. Okay. I understand. Let's see. So we know they've got one Thunder Dragon in hand. I kind of just want to set Spy. And knock here. Could also summon Momonga. Just get in for 1,000. But I think setting Spy is a little bit higher upside here. I guess we can knock first. Okay, well. I guess Spy is no longer the high upside play. So let's go ahead and get rid of those. Unfortunately, we've got this dead one chilling in our hand. But hey, that's good use for our Raigeki break. I think I will just go ahead and summon out Momonga now. Go ahead and get an attack in. Seems good to me. We've got this Raigeki break to protect. I mean, if the opponent summons something out and they want to attack over Momonga, be my guest. I'll gain some life points. Get a couple more flying squirrels here. Flip the Jar of Greed, sure. Sugar gliders? Are these sugar gliders? I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly what the Momonga is. I'm sure a Momonga is like probably refers to some like specific creature. But, you know, not totally sure. My brain is failing me on this one, but it sure does look like a type of flying squirrel to me. Okay, Sangyan coming in that's fine. Yeah, we can trade. Like, they get to go get a monster, but I get to summon 2 more of these dudes. Alright. They get a serpent. Cool. What do you mean I lost? Oh, I lost the life points. Thank you, opponent. I must have missed the clicking of the little minus over to the plus. I thought they were saying, like, you lost the battle. Why are you getting these monsters? Do I want to Raigeki break this? I kind of do. Can do a whole bunch of damage next turn. Yeah. I think I'm going to. Get a little aggressive here. We'll get rid of the spy. We're looking at 2,000. Yeah, okay. I was actually thinking in my head, like, specifically Torrential Tribute. I don't know if I want to do more than just the 2,000, though. I could summon out Tribe, but that seems like a poor play. Could go get UFO Turtle with the Primo. That's not too bad. And that makes it 34. We have lethal in the next turn with Tribe. Sure. Sure, let's go get the turtle. We can protect everything with this Mirror Force here. And honestly, we don't even need to protect it. The Mirror Force is mostly just like, if the opponent summons something out and attacks, then we have like guaranteed lethal in the next turn. So even if the opponent heavy storms here, I'm not too upset. We lose our turtle, we lose the Mirror Force, but it's not really that big of a deal. We've got this Tribe to come down as an answer. Tsukuyomi, sure. Oh, do we have a knock? That'd be fine. Yeah, okay. Cool. I accept. Do I have Mirror Force here? If the opponent doesn't have anything, I do just win. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty high upside Mirror Force. I can go ahead and do it. Chaos Monster? Yeah, that's fine. So now I don't win on the next turn, but I can clear the Chaos Monster with Tribe, so it's not really that big of a deal. Lose our Momonga here. Flame Ruler. Okay. Well, come on down, Tribe. Just get rid of the Chaos Sorcerer. And we'll attack him for 2,600. I know, like, that's not the highest value Mirror Force of all time. But I think the upside of potentially just having the lethal in the next turn is really big there. I think I'm going to creature swap here. Well, hold on. It's not Spy. It could be Night Assailant. Night Assailant would save the game, and I'd kind of like to have a Night Assailant on my side. Okay. Have a Momonga. If it's Deco or something, you know. Oh, it's Moth. Okay, well, could have won the game there, but playing around the Night Assailant, that's okay. I've got a Moth of my own here. If the opponent summons out BLS, like, they have to go for Tribe. I'll gain 1,000. And then I've got Moth to, creature swap. So, well, I guess they could just attack both, right? But we're going to lose the Moth. Okay. Maybe I should have just gone for it. Okay, well, don't have anything that can deal with Tribe, please, opponent. Deco. Think they meant to set that. Okay. Alright, so that's probably Deco. Unfortunately, this is Giant Trunade. But not much we can really do. Let's just attack. Yeah, I guess I set the Trunade. Sure. Now if they summon out Breaker, hopefully they break first and crash. Maybe, you know, they summon a BLS instead of attacking, they just eat. Ooh. That's a little graceful Charity. Yeah, I'll slam that down. Maybe get into a knock here. Cyberjar, knock. And Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi. Right on time. Alright, let's discard the Cyberjar. Discard the Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi. We are going for lethal here. Go ahead and flip up this here Giant Trunade. Hopefully that's not a Raigeki break. What say you, opponent? Nothing? Alright. Slam down this knock. Get rid of this face-down monster. We're getting in there for game one. Alright. We didn't get to summon the Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi, but it made an appearance for a second. Alright, looks like Turbo. Let's bring in the Mind Control. That's probably it, honestly. Like, we could bring in Big Bang Shot, but what do we want to cut? We can cut Brain Control. That card's not super exciting in this matchup. We're leaving in the Hino-Kagu-Tsuchis because this is the Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi deck. Uh, Creature swap's great. Probably just cut the Cyberjar. I don't really like Cyberjar against Turbo all that much. Not my favorite card. I do like Morphing Jar against Turbo, because that's sort of an equalizer, whereas Cyberjar gives both players 5 cards. Okay, yeah, see if we can pick up this game 2 here. Maybe a game 3. Alright, this hand's totally serviceable. A nice little Heavy Storm. Got a Breaker, got a nice Tribe. Tribe, the MVP of game 1. Couple of Thunder Dragons for the opponent. And just set a bunch of back row with no chainables. Is that too much to ask? Alright, yep. That's a Turbo turn 1. Ooh. Graceful Charity. Okay. See what the opponent sends back here. If they send back the Tribe, I'm gonna just kind of pin that monster on Spy. Doesn't have to be, but okay. Tribe going back. I'm thinking that's Gravekeeper Spy. So maybe I'm gonna look at a little mind control action here off of the Graceful Charity. That'd be pretty good. Don't really want to slam down heavy, but I will go ahead and Graceful Charity. I think that's fine. The only reason that we have to hold it would be for Sinister Serpent, but we don't even have the Sangan or anything. Oh, there's the Mind Control. Okay. That's pretty good. Man, I don't want to... I kind of want to win this game. Let's just get rid of... Let's get rid of the Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi. And would I rather have UFO Turtle than Momonga? Probably. It's a little bit stronger. And if I draw another Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi, of course, we can go into Flame Ruler. But I think what I'm going to do is lead on Breaker here. Break this back row, and then I'll Mind Control this monster. Assuming this Breaker here is good. And pop the back row. Raigeki Break. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We'll go ahead and Mind Control. I think this might be Spy. Ooh. Moth? Well. Don't mind if I do. I'm just going to get back Graceful Charity then. Could get back Mind Control, but Graceful Charity is a little bit more powerful here. And I'll go ahead and activate. Okay, not bad. Nice little creature swap action here too. How much do I want this Call of the Haunted? I kind of want to keep both of these. I think we just get rid of Call, and maybe I could get rid of Heavy Storm, I guess. Could get rid of Spy. But I kind of want to keep my monsters. Just get rid of the Heavy. Snatch is a good answer to like a follow-up, like a Chaos monster in the next few turns. And I can use Creature Swap to sort of like still the face-down monsters. And I'm just going to tribute off for Thunder Dragon. That's fine too. That's okay. So all the Thunder Dragons are gone. We don't know any of the 3 cards in hand. Trinod. Okay. I'm just going to set Spy. Might set Turtle, just in case of knock. I guess Turtle is really valuable with Creature Swap, but Spy is also very good. Yeah, I'll just set the Turtle and pass. I could summon it, but I think setting it's totally fine. If they knock, they knock. It's not the end of the world. I could have summoned it and creature swapped there, but I don't think I need to do that. And I kind of wanted to bait out the knock if they do have it. So that also plays into like protecting the Spy there. Maybe that was a little too, maybe that's a little too cute. Was a thought that crossed my mind though. All right, would love, ooh, duo. Okay. Well, I mean, we can have a big turn here. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Throw down this Trunade. Ring of Destruction. Okay. That's fine. It's not ideal, but it's okay. And then duo. -1 your hand, please. All right, Torrential and Chaos Sorcerer. Love to see that. So now, like, to do the big play, I'd have to summon Spy. I think it's worth it just to get rid of my opponent's everything. Like, we're left with whatever this flip monster is. And a Thunder Dragon, but I think that's okay. Yeah, let's... We could snatch the Thunder Dragon and then give it back to him. And set Spy, but then they just sit there and gain 1,000 every turn. Yeah, let's be aggressive here. I think that's fine. We take the Thunder Dragon. We summon Spy. And creature swap. And hope this isn't a Sandcan or a Serpent. Ooh, it's a Spy! Okay. Excellent. Alright, let's attack over that Spy we just gave him. Opponent takes 400. Now we've got some pushes. We're doing 4,000 a turn, assuming we get to flip up the Spy. And the opponent doesn't do anything here. We did give them a Dark in the graveyard off of the duo, so, I mean, if they slam BLS, they slam BLS. Zombra the Dark. Okay. Sure. We do still get a Spy out of the deal, but... Yeah, this looks much worse. That was a very good pickup for them. Alright, deck. Knock. Boo. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just move this to... we'll probably just attack into the Zombra, right? Yeah, let's do that. We lose 300, but... now the opponent doesn't gain 1,000 every turn. So I like this. Zombra down to 17. Make it a little bit easier to get over. Pot of Greed for the opponent. Okay. That Zombra... second one? Okay. Well, the aggressive line certainly didn't work out for us, but it's not over yet. Draw a little... nice little Momonga here. Gain a bunch of life points. Though we're definitely behind at this point. Which is wild, because I was just so far ahead from that one big turn, but yeah, that's how it is sometimes. Uh-oh. One's already gone? Did I discard one earlier? I sure did. Okay. Alright, so we'll gain another 1,000. We're up to 5,700. We've got a knock for this face-down monster. Alright. Mirror Force is pretty good. I do think I'm going to knock the face down, though. Not give the opponent any extra value out of whatever that could be. Spy? Okay. That's fine. We've only got one left in the deck anyway. So, sounds good to me. We'll set the Mirror Force. Hopefully the opponent finds something that they want to attack with. Sombra to defense. And Zombra to defense, okay? And Sangantha coming down. Makes a whole lot of sense to me. Solemn Judgment. Not great. But we'll pass the turn. Good play by the opponent, putting both of these in defense, not just keeping them in attack, because their attack is a whole lot higher. Just playing around that Mirror Force. Alright, see another back row. Tribe. Okay. Tribe could be good next turn, but not doing anything with it this turn. We're just gonna pass. We've got Solemn Judgment backup. I could have attacked over one of the Zombras, but I think this is fine. Oh, Sangan? Yeah, I think I'm going to summon that out, attack over the big Zombra, and maybe this gets the opponent to attack with both. I could have summoned out the Tribe, too. Maybe I should have summoned out the Tribe? I don't know. They're going to Sakuretsu the Sangan. Okay. Go grab Sinister Serpent. We are running out of ways to win this game, and that's the problem. Our big push would have been great had they given us, you know, 2 more turns or so. That's really all we needed to win the game. But, yeah, I think, like, we're not... Oh. Well. I have to heavy storm here. I didn't have to. I'm not dead to these two, but I think I have to get rid of the heavy... Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, that just... very much says Mirror Force here, and that is what I have. But we can clean up their field next turn. Yep, Zombra is back to attack. That's fine. Oh. Problem with that is Trap Dust Shoot. We do see that the opponent still has it. Don't know if the opponent is working on the new trend of just 1 Trap Dust Shoot, but I think it's worth it to play around it. Summon out the tribe. Ask for a negate. All right. We'll get rid of the warriors, please. Let's pick up a nice little plus action. Yes. Yeah, we'll activate the priority. If you want a torrential tribute here, that's fine. All right, and then we'll throw down the old Pot of Greed. Creature swap and Prima. What does Prima do? Not much. I could get back a manga, maybe? Mirror Force is still live, though. So... I might just pass here. That's kind of crazy, right? We've seen Sakuretsu, though. Mirror Force is still live, but, like, I guess they could just have a Raigeki break or something. I'm gonna pass. I think. I don't want to give them a Sinister Serpent just for free that they can ditch to a Raigeki break, like here in the standby phase. Like, yeah, they can attack with it, but that's fine. They take a little bit of damage. They don't get just free Sinister Serpent during the standby. We'll see what they get here. If they get something like... I have my Sangan. They get Moth? Okay. I can Prima Sangan and then creature swap it. Flame Ruler. Okay. It's fine. We'll get the Serpent back. Could also just give them Serpent. I kind of want to give them Sangan. Well, what am I getting off of the Sangan? Nothing big, right? Like I could get a... No, my Spy's gone. Okay. We'll see what they take with the Dust Shoot. Probably just the Sinister Serpent. And in that case... I guess I will Prima back the Sangan. Yeah, Serpent's going back. I mean, we can just get it right back if we want to. Okay. Well. We're not out of it yet. Target Sangan here. It's been an interesting... Torrential's gone. Mirror Force is still live, though. Okay, creature swap. Alright, have a Sangan. Now, like, the question is... No, because I guess I can set it. So if I attack into a Sakuretsu armor, that's totally fine. Yeah. I'll just attack here. If they Saku, I can set Flame Ruler. No big deal. But Sangan's going to get out of here. We'll grab our Serpent. I think that's what I want to get. And I do think I am going to set the Flame Ruler. Yeah, just hope the opponent doesn't draw BLS here. Essentially. Yeah, let's set Flame Ruler past the turn. And then we have to worry about a face-up Moth? I guess we could get Creature Swap as well. Swap over the Moth. Alright. We got some good options here. We're at 550 life points. Okay, Moth getting out of here. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. It's okay. Now the opponent doesn't have access to Moth. They've got... Oh, they're playing all 3. Interesting. And then just a pass of the turn. Okay. Turtle. This could still be Mirror Force. But... if I attack for 16, I've got lethal in the next turn with everything, but I don't know. Torrential's gone. I don't think it's a Mirror Force. I'll flip up the Flame Ruler. I'm going to attack with these two, but I'll leave the UFO Turtle back. That'll be my hedge. This is a 2-turn clock. Get in there. I feel like they would have gotten rid of the tribe, but maybe not. It is a Saku. Okay. Okay. That's fine. At least we get in for 1,500 here. Alright, second main, I'll set the UFO Turtle. No reason to set Serpent here. And we do still have a Flame Ruler to get. We do still have 2 Hino-Kagu-Tsuchis left in that. No! No, not a Chaos Monster! Is it BLS? It sure is. Alright. Okay. Yep. That's gonna do it. Alright, we're gonna lose that game. Unfortunately. We went up by a ton, and then we went down by a ton, and then we got up again. As far as card advantage goes. Words still hard. We saw Zombras come in. Do we want to make any changes? I don't think so. I think we're still fine. We can beat the Zombras. I don't really think they're that backbreaking. Do we want the True Nades? I think that's still fine too, especially with the opponent bringing in battle traps and stuff. Yeah, let's just run it back. I think after we took our opponent off of cards, I mean, like Zombra was the perfect top deck. And they had a couple of good running top decks to take away what looked like was just going to be a runaway for us. So I don't think we're super weak to what they did or to the changes they made. So we'll be all right here. This is great. I'm just going to summon out the turtle, I think. And yeah, if they have duo, they have duo. They get rid of our Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi, but shoot. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I'm just going to set everything to play around Trap Dust Shoot here. I think that's a little bit more likely. Didn't mean to give away that there was a Solemn Judgment there, but I'm sure the opponent could probably just guess. There was a Judgment if we set 4 on turn 1. Breaker. That's going to meet a ring. Get that out of here. No thank you. The only problem is I would love for them to attack over UFO Turtle here, because I could slam Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi with Judgment back up, but that's okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm just going to get in there. We've got Spy. As a follow-up, go forth my turtle. Saku. Okay. That's fine. And I'll set Spy. Pass the turn. Hopefully no knock. Do I have to Judgment this? I think I should. Honestly. Yep. Keep my Spies around. I just don't have like a whole lot going on outside of the Spy. And I think the Spy here is a good ticket to winning. Call of the Haunted. That's also pretty good. Because UFO Turtle grabbing Flame Ruler here is quite good. It also gets Turtle back for Creature Swap. So sure, let's go ahead and flip up Spy. Go ahead and grab another one, and I think... yeah, I think we're attacking with both. They have Mirror Force, it's not really that big of a deal. Torrential, that's fine too. Now I don't have to use my knock. Hopefully it's not a Sangan or a Serpent. Oh, it's a Moth. Okay, that gets a light in the graveyard, which is a little... yeah. But... we'll set this Call of the Haunted. No Heavy Storm, please. I feel like the opponent would have heavied last turn if they had it. Maybe not, but... Alright, just a face-down monster. Tsuchi? It's Tsuchin time. Oh, no it's not. No, because I can't get back Flame Ruler. Man, I got all excited there for a second. Alright, let's throw down this Call of the Haunted. I can go get a Flame Ruler off of this turtle, though. Like, I can Creature Swap? I haven't answered a Chaos Monster. I wouldn't, though, if I summon it out to attack with the UFO Turtle. I'm just going to knock here, I think. Yeah, let's just knock here. We'll save the swap. Get rid of the Decos. Excellent. I've got a heavy storm looming. I also have a tribe, so if Chaos Monster does come down, it's not the end of the world. But let's get in there with UFO Turtle. Put it down to 5,000. We are within striking distance. Zombara? Yeah, that's what we like to see. Okay. Do I get Turtle? Or do I get Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi? Or do I get... I'm going to get the Flame Lord, I think. Flame Ruler. No. No, I got to get the Turtle. Turtle's too juicy. Yeah, no play. Flame Ruler? Oh, yeah. Hold on. So if a creature swap, get it for 500... 15. We're so close. We're so close. We're at 2,500. All right. I don't think they have a Chaos Monster. I feel like they would have already done that, right? It's going to be such a good ending here. All right. Zombara attack. They take 515. Yeah, okay. So let's just get another Flame Ruler. Yeah. Get in there. They're 1,500. Okay. All right. Wait. No. I summoned. I was like, did I not summon? I could have just had lethal? No, I summoned the Flame Ruler. All right. Let's set the Heavy Storm as a little bit of a bluff here. Come on. Let me have this. I need it. Chaos Sorcerer is not a problem. BLS is a big problem. We lose if BLS comes down, but so be it. Tribe? Okay, that's fine. Warrior. Okay, I guess I can attack over the Flame Ruler. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, that's right. They get rid of both Flame Rulers. Yeah, that's annoying. I could have grabbed UFO Turtle, I guess, to play around Tribe. No attack? All right. Yeah, maybe I should have grabbed the other UFO Turtle. I didn't play around exactly Tribe. I was playing around, like, one removal for the Flame Ruler. Damn. I think we summon an attack, just trade. Yeah. Clear the board. Maybe we draw something on the next turn to do something here, and we'll just pass the turn. We're dead to BLS, but that's all we're dead to. Chaos Sorcerer, oh no, going right to the graveyard. Do we top deck BLS? Come on now. It's Chaos Sorcerer, and we're going defense position. All right. They are scared of... Ooh, they're scared of the Mirror Force that we just drew. All right. Yeah, I'll set it. Pass the turn. Now we do have it. Thunder Dragon. Okay. Not worried about that one. What a finish. We do not have Ring, which is a shame. Breaker. I can set that. I don't hate it. Let's set it. Maybe the opponent thinks they need to do something here. Now they attack with Chaos Sorcerer. Set a monster. Okay. Come on. Oh, no. Not all the true nades. 2 Moths are gone. We know they're playing 3. All right. I'll pass the turn. Oh, man. This is like the second game in a row. We got the opponent to 0 cards and had a great board, and it just died. I thought about siding out one of the true nades, but we talked about it during the siding. Saw the Sakuretsis and all that stuff. It's been a good match, whether we win or lose this one. This has been pretty fun. Another Chaos Monster. This time it is BLS. Oh, no. All right. Sometimes that's how it goes. Like, Ooh, that's bad for me. I'm going to take the 1100 here. Yep, flip up the Sork. What do we need here? Snatch? Not knock. Knock is not what we need. All right, let's set everything, pass the turn, and we'll see what happens. All right. Sometimes you just get got. I could have grabbed the UFO turtle instead of the other flame ruler. I feel like the flame ruler made sense there. Damn. Alright, we'll set spy. Knock this face down. Yeah, I think the flame ruler made sense. Like, it didn't play around tribe. But in case of, like, chaos sorcerer coming down, they can take out a flame ruler, and then we just summon Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi, beat over it, all that good stuff, but have a spy. We got by the tribe pretty hard there, unfortunately. Yep, spy's coming down. I imagine they're just going to attack with those. Summon out Thunder Dragon. Sure, that works too. All right. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get the second match, but it's a very, very good one. Very, very good match. Whole lot of fun. And, you know, we almost got to summon the Hino-Kagu-Tsuchi, but yeah, that is... Well, we got to do it in the first match. We got to do the things. I tried my best to win this one, but nah, we just didn't quite get there. Maybe the early Solemn Judgment cost me a little bit, but I think it was totally fine. Yeah, I think it was totally fine there to do that, but, you know, we didn't get to pull this one out. This is going to be a long video, so that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back with the next one.